Hi, this is Marvelous Mark here from the Off the Rope Show with your second of 4 reviews for the NCAA Tournament. This time I will be talking about the West region. I won't spend too much time talking about the matchups itself. I'll just go into a little bit of detail, but not much. I'm just going to give you my predictions on who I think is going to win. Okay, the first matchup is number 1 seed Michigan State going against LIU Brooklyn. LIU Brooklyn, this is their second appearance in the tournament. Tom Izzo's bunch is once again a number 1 seed, and they're going to be too much for this team. Draymond Green will dominate. Okay, now you have the 8-9 matchup between Memphis and St. Louis. Memphis does have the Conference USA Player of the Year in Will Barton. However, St. Louis has Rick Majerus, who's gotten St. Louis back into the tournament for the first time since 2000. And I just think that St. Louis has the edge in the coaching department. Josh Pastner has done a good job with Memphis, but I think Rick Majerus' crew has too much experience. I think they'll win this game. Okay, next you have the 5-12 matchup between New Mexico and Long Beach State. Long Beach State is led by Big West Tournament MVP Casper Ware, who scored 33 points in their tournament title game against Steve Alford, or should I say Eddie Munster. But I really think Long Beach State will win this game, even though it really could go either way. New Mexico is led by Drew Gordon, who's their leading scorer and rebounder, but I think Long Beach State will shock them. Okay, next you have the matchup between number 4 seed Louisville and number 13 seed Davidson. Louisville won the Big East tournament, and I think they will win this game, unless their offense goes to pot, and then otherwise Davidson would have a shot, but other than that, I think Louisville will win this game. Okay, next is the 6-11 matchup between Murray State and Colorado State. Murray State is led by their superstar Isaiah Cannon, and I think he alone will probably be too much for Colorado State in this one. I think Murray State will advance in this one. Next, you have the winner of BYU and Iona playing against Marquette in the second round matchup. I think either way you look at it, I think Marquette will win this game. But if they do end up playing Iona, I think they're going to get a better shot against them than BYU would give them. Not to take any away from what BYU's done this year, but I think if Iona wins, they'll have a better shot. But any way you look at it, I think Marquette's going to win this game. Okay, next you have the 7-10 matchup between Florida and Virginia. Florida got to the Elite Eight last year, where they were beaten by Butler, while Virginia, they struggled on the stretch, and there was talk like they might not even have made the tournament if they would have kept losing, but they got in. So I think Virginia will win this game, just because they always play tough defenses, which is it's the staple of a Tony Bennett team, which he got from his father Dick Bennett. So I think Virginia will win this game in a defensive struggle. Okay, next you have the Missouri-Norfolk State matchup. Missouri won the Big 12 championship this year, while Norfolk State is making their first appearance in the tournament. Missouri is just too athletic for this team, with Ricardo Ratliff and Marcus Denman and the Pressey brothers. I don't see any way Norfolk State wins this game. Missouri will advance. Okay, next you have a third round matchup between Michigan State and St. Louis, which I believe that Michigan State will be too tough. They're one of the top rebounding teams in the nation in rebounding margins, and Draymond Green will be too much for this team also, I believe. Next you have the Long Beach State and Louisville matchup. I think Louisville will win this game, just as long as Chris Smith and Cal Kirk are hitting from the outside, and as long as they can keep, or at least hold Casper in check. So I think Louisville advanced to the Sweet 16. Okay, your next matchup will be Murray State against Marquette. I think as long as Jake Crowder gets his shots inside, he is their leading scorer. I think they could win this game, but I don't think they will, because Murray State they shoot about 41% from their threes, and they shoot about 48% from the field otherwise. I think Isaiah Cannon is going to be too much for Marquette, and I think Murray State's going to go to the Sweet 16. And then the final matchup of the West Region second round is going to be Missouri against Virginia. And I think there's contrasting styles between these two teams, but I think Missouri's going to be too athletic for Virginia to handle, even though Virginia always does play good defense. But Missouri is the highest scoring team in the Big 12 this year. They were, and I think Missouri will advance. Okay, for the first of the Sweet 16 matchups, I have Michigan State going against Louisville. I think Louisville's luck will run out here in the Sweet 16. I think Michigan State will advance, and they will go to the Elite Eight. Okay, the other Sweet 16 matchup in the West Region will be Murray State against Missouri. I think if Isaiah Cannon can keep Murray State in the game, they will have a shot, but I don't know how much of a shot they will have. Although I think it will be really close. Murray State's had an excellent year, but I think Missouri will prevail just due to their superior athleticism. Okay, my Elite Eight matchup is Michigan State against Missouri. I think if Michigan State can get the rebounding edge over Missouri, they will have a really good shot to win this game. But I really think Missouri's going to win this game just because I mean they're not necessarily a deep team, but they can outscore people, and I think they will. And I think Frank Haith will be going to his first Final Four. Next time I will be covering the East bracket. I'm just gotten done with the West bracket now, so let me know what you thought down below about my picks. If you think I'm full of shit, let me know. If you agree with my picks, let me know that too. Subscribe up above if you haven't already. And I am Marvelous Mark signing off for now. Since 2010, we've been entertaining ourselves while you watch us on the Off the Rope Show. Bye-bye.